What's going on, everybody? It's Letitia with Barefoot Gardening. I hope that you are doing well. Isn't it a beautiful day? Oh my God. But it's cold as jacks, y'all. It's like we can't get a beautiful day and it'd be nice temperature too. Like here lately, I don't know what's going on with this weather. It is bipolar. I've been hearing that concept now. I don't, make light of mental illness, but man, this weather, it is beautiful outside, but it's 35 degrees right now. A couple days ago, it was 70 degrees. Literally 2 or 3 days ago, it was 70 degrees, but it rained. So I got nothing done outside. I'm about to not get nothing. I can't be out here too long because it is cold. So y'all see all these leaves, right? And no, the cattle panel, Lord, the cattle panel trellis is not up yet because of all the daggone rain we got. I mean, it's ridiculous. So y'all see this stuff right here? Yeah, let's talk about this real quick. So looking at my shed is been here before we got here. It was here before we got here. And so when we bought the property, we noticed the shed, and it served its purpose, right? We've had the lawnmower in there. I store gardening stuff in there, fertilizers and things like that. It serves its purpose, but I'm 2 seconds away from wanting to take this down and just use the wood to build garden beds and put up a greenhouse. So again, I'm not sure how long we're gonna be in this house. We've already been here almost 8 years, and our goal was 7 to be in this house, 7, sell it and move into our dream home. But things just change, and it is what it is. But what do you all think? I don't know. It's in pretty good condition, but you can tell that there's a lot of places that are starting to decay. And one of them is here, and this drives me nuts because look at that. You can see the screw. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. And so this wasn't as bad as this. I feel like this year it just got this bad, all the way down. But if you go inside, you can't really see this too much. I can right here, but not along the back. So I don't think things are actually, I felt like things weren't actually getting in until one of my fertilizers had a hole in it, and I did not have it in a container. So something got to it, maybe mice. And they try to eat that stuff and then they'll die later. But so the plan, I won't be knocking this down this year, but I do want to make this actually a functioning garden bed. So my plan is to get, this is about 10 feet long, so to get a board and nail it, I guess, so I can prevent that, things from running up underneath there. And then I want to get some, maybe some pavers or some cinder blocks and make a actual bed here. So clean all of this out and make this an actual bed, a functioning bed, with compost leaves, twigs, whatever else. This is all dead flowers, so I still got to pull these all out. I got to clean this up, and I've been putting this off for a long time. This was my little dumping ground when I didn't have any place else to put stuff, and I was too lazy and ornery to actually put it in a yard waste bucket instead of out on the curb, because they want everything cut up. And I didn't have a saw, and there's big tree limbs and things in there over on the other side up against the fence. So I didn't have a saw or anything. And now I'm pretty sure I can just break it with my foot because it's been out here. Anyway, y'all, I'm rambling, but that's the plan, to clean this up. I don't want soil up against that because it's going to continue to erode. So that's why I want to get the board. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? So look at this. I wasn't able to do this earlier in the oh God, I wasn't able to pull, these are okra plants that are still here, and I wasn't able to pull these out earlier in the season. Look at the root system. Good grief. Right? But it has rained so much that I guess that's why it is coming out very easily. Yeah, this one's a little harder. Yeah. Okay. So this is where my okra will go next year, since it did so well here. Why change the spot, you know? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Good Lord, look at that. Isn't that something? Okra. And so yeah, spacing the okra out helped create these big old plants. Oh, this one's real hard. Hold on a second. I might have to use both hands. Okay, so I got all of them out. Yeah, that the last two I had to use both hands because it was kind of difficult. But they are all out. I mean, this just amazes me, the root systems on these things. So you can see that this, I had laid a little bit of pea gravel down, y'all. But if you use pea gravel and there is not at least 4 inches of pea gravel, you can wrap. I mean, it's a wrap. These weeds, this, I think it's called Creeping Charlie. I'm really sure it is. Honey, he just be creeping everywhere. He don't care where it is, where he's going. Look at that pod that opened up on the ground. Look at there. So I'll probably have volunteers, which is even better. But I'll still grow some okra. But so yeah, there's still a lot of landscape fabric over here. You can see it there. So I'll be pulling as much of that up as I can find. But for the most part, I had this cleared out. I had the weeds cleared out. There were I laid pea gravel down. And I think that's what helped too, because okra really, not only to suppress the weeds, but okra really loves the heat. It does well in drought places. Okay, it's very heat tolerant. So I got my work cut out for me. Still, I got a lot of the garden cleanup done. It's just about constructing, making sure that I have my game plan. And you know, all across here I sowed some clover, and clover pops up as a weed. You know, people want to most of the time just mow over it, but the bees really love it. These are poke plants right here, so they've already dropped seed. I'll probably have 1,000 of those. I don't eat poke, but there are a lot of people that are crazy about poke. So if you have poke, you might want to consider selling the seeds on eBay or Facebook Marketplace or whatever, because people really love to eat it. I had sunflowers here last season, but I won't do that again. I'm trying to make another spot for them. But I really just want this cleared out. I just really want this cleared out so I can make it a pollinator garden. But we'll see. This random bush here was here when we got here. I can't pull that one out. It's really kind of, you know, in there. So I'll probably have to have a truck to pull that out. Somebody with a truck to pull that out. But anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on. You can see the side of this building too. So I really need to put something over here as well. It looks like the owners, maybe the ground, you know, the dirt moves and all that kind of thing, but this is just wearing away. So, you know, all the more reason why I can just tell the hubby, you know, like, hey, let's tear this down so I can have my greenhouse. This is new. This is new. There's no critters in there. That's a good thing. I don't see any critters. But I've never, look at that. Look how it's falling apart. Have I built a case, y'all? Have I built a case for my new greenhouse? I don't know. But okay. Thank you all so much for watching. I love y'all, and y'all know I'll talk to you later. Bye.